The one seed that survived. Covenant identity, heat endurance, and God feeding you the best. Peace. This is Augustus, and I'm standing right here in front of this red stem Malabar spinach vine, a plant I grew from seed. I had about 20 seeds, but only one germinated. Only one survived the heat. Only one pushed through. And that one seed is a whole teaching by itself. Because this plant is heat tolerant. And it didn't just survive. It thrived in conditions that would have killed everything else. And that's exactly how covenant identity works. The one seed that survived. When I planted these seeds, I didn't know which one would take. I didn't know which one would push through the soil. I didn't know which one would handle the heat. But the land knew. The covenant knew. The conditions knew. And the Most High knew. Out of 20 seeds, one carried the identity to survive the heat. One carried the endurance. One carried the assignment. And that's how covenant people operate. You don't need the majority. You don't need the crowd. You don't need the numbers. You just need the one that carries the identity. Heat tolerance is identity. This Malabar spinach is heat tolerant. It's built for pressure. It's built for intensity. It's built for conditions that destroy weaker things. And that's how covenant people are. You're not fragile. You're not delicate. You're not easily broken. You're not easily burned up. You were designed to withstand heat, spiritual heat, emotional heat, generational heat, environmental heat. The heat doesn't destroy you. The heat reveals you. This plant didn't just survive the heat. It proved itself in the heat. That's covenant identity. Psalm 81. God feeds you the best. Now let's connect this to Psalm 81, verses 13 through 16. The Most High says, If my people will listen, if my people will walk in my ways, I will feed them with the finest wheat and satisfy them with honey from the rock. That means God doesn't feed you scraps. God doesn't feed you leftovers. God doesn't feed you survival food. God feeds you the best. But the best is reserved for those who walk in covenant. This Malabar spinach is a picture of that. It's not the common plant. It's not the fragile plant. It's not the plant that collapses in heat. It's the plant that produces abundance when everything else dries up. That's what the Most High feeds his people with. The best of the land. The teaching of the one seed. This one seed teaches identity matters. Endurance matters. Covenant matters. Alignment matters. Listening matters. Obedience matters. Because when you walk in covenant, you don't just survive. You thrive in conditions that destroy others. And when you walk in covenant, God doesn't feed you the minimum. He feeds you the best. Just like this plant is giving me the best leaves, the best growth, the best production. Not because I forced it, but because it was designed for this. Covenant identity is design, not performance. So in closing, when you see this red stem Malabar spinach, don't just see a plant. See a covenant picture. See endurance. See identity. See selection. See the one seed that carried the assignment. And remember Psalm 81. When you walk in his ways, he feeds you the best. This is Augustus. This is Real Hoodoo. And this is the teaching of the one seed that survived the heat. Peace.